Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again. Today I'm coming to talk about the transformation of today's humanity. The transformation of today's humanity. The chemical forces within the physiological structure of man today is changing. It is changing due to the vibration of the sun. A vibration that is influenced by the planets. But I'm not talking about the planets that we can see with the physical eye. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those ethereal planets that is now forming into a new atomic structure of rhythm, of sound that we cannot hear, but our subconscious can see by way of the transforming energy that is coming in through other dimensions. All around us, we have portals that we can't see. We have portals that is affecting the mind state of man. We have certain beings on this planet, on this one particular earth, that is developing a faculty that would allow them to see into other realms. This light that is passing before our eyes, this magnetic, invisible light of consciousness, this wave of consciousness, which is the one world soul, which is giving us our perception when we close our eyes, when we go to sleep, when we dream. This light comes into view because the veil is lifted beyond the physical senses. We have the etheric body, right, which we use to project. It is a photographic body that we use to project into other realms upon dying, for an example. If you have people, certain people on your mind, you will visit them. You will project that consciousness in the form of a photographic memory, which will then become an image into that person's presence. We cause the universe to think a certain way by how we think. And in return, it affects us because we are the thoughts and the mind of the universe. So what do? They study the biochemical structure, right? So you have to understand that neuropsychiatrists hold the very key that will unlock a lot of things if they dig deeper into the mystery of what we call the occult, or the hidden secrets of the mind. Not the brain, but the mind. The brain is only allowing you to see a certain length, or see beyond a certain structure of the physical canvas. But behind this canvas, there lies a veil. We did not come to this earth, right, to become a part of an American dream. We did not come to this earth to become successful and things that this world say makes us successful. We are spiritual beings. And spiritual success comes with what we eat mentally. Because what we eat mentally affects us spiritually. And when we are affected spiritually, this plays out, or this determines the authorship of the book that we will play out in our next life, or in a life prior. Because we don't only go to the future, we go to the past. Everything is all rolled in one. The past, present, and future is all rolled in one. Everything is happening now, even though we can't see it. When you rub two sticks together, you create a fire. But the fire is already there even before you start to rub the two sticks together to create the friction. It's in those sticks. It is that thing which supersedes time even before it happens. Even if we rub those two sticks together, right? Even if it don't occur physically, it has already occurred spiritually because it exists as an illusion and as a reality. What we have not done yet, we have done already. What we have not seen yet, we have seen already, if you catch the drift. For those who have an eye to see what I'm talking about. There are things in our midst, right, that is connected to us, that becomes a part of us throughout the daily structures that we create or we manifest through the thought structures, the imaginations. Because every time we create imagination, it is something that becomes a reality for somebody else, even if it don't become a reality for ourselves. And by it becoming a reality for somebody else, that somebody else becomes us because they pick up the memory of us, because they have to remember that soul is memory. Karma is memory. And again, like I said before, By people being around you, picking up your memory and your mind state and your way of thinking, they have now picked up part of your soul, and now they are experiencing your karma because they're experiencing your memory that you created. If that memory is negative, they will pick up on that negative memory, and through karma, they will experience that negative karma because now they have picked up your negative memory or your energy. This is why you have to be careful who you unconsciously and consciously give yourself to, who you hang around. You are the people that you hang around. You are the thoughts that you think. You are the imaginations that you create because you are these dimensions that you go into. And by you being these dimensions, you are able to control it. But you say, well, how are we these dimensions when I'm just a fragmented entity? That's not true. The brain is telling you that you are fragmented. But when you close your eyes, you are seeing more of yourself than anything else. When you look at a person with your eyes open, you see them. But when you close your eyes, even though you're still in front of that person with your eyes closed, you can't see them no more. That's because the eyes is not you. That's not you really seeing. You can still feel that person in front of you, and feeling is you actually seeing. This is the real example of you being able to see the person. So Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm out. Peace.